Hey, what's up people? Julian here, and welcome to another medieval Let's Build. Today I thought I would build a medieval outpost tower. Something I haven't done before, so I thought it'd be a good idea. Some servers require you to stake out your land, and what better way than with an outpost tower. So, without further ado, let's get started. Okay, right here, I set up a small area. I think it's gonna be about 12 by 12. So, let's see, I want a 6 by 6 tower in the middle. That's the plan. So let's see if we can accomplish that. Right here, we have the entrance. And there we go. We have that part of the tower done. Now let's put up the outer wall. It's going to be an outpost tower, so you don't want your main tower to be too defenseless. This is not a castle tower where you have actual walls defending it. So it has to have a small outer wall, or outer rim if you like. And no rustic medieval build would be perfect without lots of use of wood. So we are using the O's texture pack, which is great when it comes to rustic medieval. We're just going to add this wooden outer rim here, and then get out some wood right here for the floors. Okay. Now that we have that done, we add some wood slabs and fill in the wood floor here in this tower. So you can see it's already starting to take shape. You have a basic idea. And with the new 1.4.2 update that just came out, we have the cobblestone walls. So I thought that would be perfect for the little outside. Oh, let me just improve the sound there. I thought this would be perfect for the little outside thing right there. So now we're going to add some wooden slabs, so that way we can peek over the walls and perhaps shoot our arrows, or see, let me just turn off my bob, and we can see what's coming up over the ridge, or whatever. You really want to build this tower on a high point, perhaps, so that way you have a good view of what's around you. So let's start on the inner tower now, the main part, the main meat of this build. We're starting with a stone brick base. And I think I would like on the edges, as with my other builds, I'm going to have wood logs. So we're going to build that up, and we're going to add some lying down stone wood logs. Alright, there we go. Now we're going to build up this part, go really high, and let's get out some ladders. That's how we are going to go up our tower, best mode of transportation, because it doesn't take up too much space. We're going to have the first floor right here, and it's going to be wood. Now let's add these little arrow slits, so that way your archers can see out of the castle while still your tower while still having some measure of protection. I added the little wood slabs there, so that way they can actually see out of their little arrow slits or holes, or whatever you'd like to call them. So we're just putting little finishing touches on this first part, and you could basically see how you'd be able to see out of it, but hopefully other archers will be able to shoot in. Now, as a little garnish perhaps, or maybe a little bit of decoration, I thought it would be neat to have a little bit of, I don't know, a little bit of walls outside of the little arrow slits, because I didn't want our tower to be too flat. That would just be too boring, and I thought it'd look neat, and I think I am right. I think it does look neat. But when you're building this tower, you don't have to do that. It's just an option if you want to. Maybe you don't want to use the extra supplies. It's up to you. I think if you just want a little bit of added flair so your tower doesn't look flat, you may want to do that. So now I'm getting started on the second level, getting the wood laid out first, marking a little area for the ladders and placing them. Okay. Now let's put down our base of stone bricks, as is usual with the other parts. Put in our arrow slits once more. So this is basically just a copy part of the second level of the tower. That way you can have multiple teams of archers shooting at upcoming enemies, or perhaps sniping from afar. because this tower is probably going to be manned by several people. I mean, if you're role playing a bit, you can pretend that you know several soldiers are stationed here at one certain time for several amount of days. I don't know. It's whatever you'd like to think of it as. But just because the tower should be tall enough and the top needs to be tall, I thought it'd be good to have it that way. Now we're going to be starting at the final top part of our tower, and I wanted it to be upside down. I really like how the new stone stairs sort of connect at the corners, so I thought this would be a good opportunity to show this off. So we're going to complete our ring around it, and then we're going to start on the parapets. I gave 2 spaces because it is 6 by 6, that makes it 8 by 8 at the top. And I had a little creative idea here that I thought would look pretty good. I added in the little walls here because I just thought it looks neat. I hope you think the same. You don't have to do it that way, you can have the more conventional parapets if that's what you want. Like I said, this is not telling you how to build, I'm just showing you how I like to build, and perhaps maybe how you would like to build as well. Just some ideas. You know, add something to your creativity. Maybe you didn't know something before, and I'm just trying to help you out a bit. So we're finishing the inside touches right there, and I thought maybe we should have it here, but then at the same time you can already look over. I wanted to add a roof to this tower because it would make sense to me, since it is an outpost tower far from your kingdom. People staying here wouldn't want to get rained on because this tower is meant to be here for all times of year. When it's snowing, when it's raining. Well, snowing in this biome, specifically. But you don't want your soldiers, or your knights, or your archers, or whoever is guarding this tower to be uncomfortable. So I thought it would be a good idea to have a roof. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean that you need to have a roof, but I just prefer it myself. I thought it was a good idea, but when you're building it, you can just have it without the roof. So, if you imagine it without the roof, that's how it would look like, and it's also less work. But since I am in creative, I thought it'd be, you know, why not do the extra step and make the roof? And it's a lot easier with these new corner steps because you no longer have to worry about how you're going to measure up with all the extra parts where you have to put a wood slab. So we're going to peek it off. I was thinking about putting it up with stairs, but I thought why not just use it the regular way. And I thought it came out really well. So now we have to light this place up. It's looking a little dark here, so let's grab our... Oh, perfect. Let's just grab our torches and light this baby up. It's already looking a lot more cheerful. Oh, forgot a little bit of wood there. Alright, let's light up this part so that way archers can always see where they're shooting. Alright, last level. Let's add in some doors. That way no monsters can just come right in. A little bit of an entrance there. I thought it looked nice. Put some nice little torches right here on the 4 corners. And there we have it. Your tower is completed. Now, I thought it looked pretty nice myself. I really prefer it this way. I like building my outpost towers like this. No, I would not recommend this type of tower for perhaps your actual castle. I just don't think it fits well that way. I think it really makes a good outpost tower someplace in the middle of nowhere on the outskirts of your kingdom. So you could see all around for miles because you put it on a high hill and it's a tall tower. But not too tall that it's flat and ugly and too repetitive. So here we have the nice rising sun and a nice setting moon, and we can see both the jungle biome and the snow biome. You can just see for miles. It's just a beautiful sight. It's just really amazing. We have the nice sunrise, my bad. And we have our tower. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. You are all awesome. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. See you all next time. Bye.